I was very scared. I was put alone in a cell, and I felt like I was gonna die alone in a cell in county jail.
Yo ha yo way ah hey ah yo ha yo way ah hey yo ha yo way ah hey yo ha yo way ah hey yo. I am the mother of 4 sons. I currently have 3 sons that are incarcerated. My youngest son, Jonathan, is 29 years old. We know that you are trying to continue to provide for all your children. You take care of. I hadn't heard from him for probably maybe about a week. And I wasn't sure what was going on. And then he started video chatting me that day, and you could tell like he was experiencing a hard time breathing.
I recently came down with sore throat, headaches, runny nose, and I was coughing so bad that I had like a shortness of breath, and I would have like a tight chest and similar symptoms to the COVID.
He said, I'm really sick. Nobody's taking me seriously. He said, they won't let me see a doctor today. And he said to me, Mom, what if this is the last time that you ever get to talk to me? He said, maybe tomorrow I won't even be here. We are the Ongwe, we're the caretakers of the earth. We must take care of our life sustainers, our precious mothers. I was really scared, and I felt like really hopeless and like lost, like he's my baby boy. And I couldn't do anything to help him.
I know that he had asthma when he was younger, and then he's always gotten walking pneumonia ever since I've known him. I felt scared and worried. I just kind of wondered what was going on, and wondering why he wasn't calling or anything.
Probably like 2 days went by, then all of a sudden one of his buddies got a message to his wife and said that they had taken him that night and put him into quarantine because he was so sick and barely breathing.
And I called the jail, but they wouldn't give me really any information. And I tried to stay as calm as I could so that way, I wouldn't scare the kids or scare anybody, so I just kind of kept it to myself. I didn't let them know because I didn't want them to get worried.
The only time they were testing for corona is if you had a fever. So the nurse kept saying to him, well, you don't have a fever, so you don't have corona. Yo ha yo way ya hey 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 yo ha yo way ya hey.
He'd be all right being at home, and have contact with his kids. That's what we think about every time we get up, my husband and I. It's hard. Well, I say let these people go. Well, we're just praying all the time. Because he almost makes me want to cry. They'd like him home.
I have one son that's in state prison. They're keeping them in cells almost 24 hours a day. So they're being punished on top of punishment.
Get my dad out because he's stuck in a cell while there's things going on and he's not home to take care of us.
Having been formerly incarcerated myself, I know firsthand that these prisons and jails are not equipped to handle anything that this disease can present.
I was never tested to go back into the general population. We are so close to each other. Food is brought to us. There's people coming in and out of the jail that we don't know who they're in contact with. For instance, for me to go to work, in the facility, I have to go with a cook who comes from the outside.
They're just vulnerable in there. If he gets this disease and he ends up with a life sentence because it kills him, I reached out to a chief at our tribal council, and then he had texted me and said that they wanted it on record that they want all their tribal members to come home. This is way before the numbers have escalated. This is way before other federal inmates started dying. I still have not heard anything back. I haven't received a letter, an email, a phone call from the governor or any official, state, federal.
The inmates are just as at risk as the people out here, and they deserve to be treated just like how we're being treated, you know, like even though that they're behind bars, they're still people.
I'm scared to death that something will happen, because if we can't take care of people out here, how can we take care of the vulnerable in there? We're running out of time.
Yeah, we are. Are you going to call me back?
Yeah, I love you.
All right, call me back.
Bye.
When I see a starlit night, I seek the one that shines real bright. Then I think of our precious mothers, and I hope that they're alright.